Hey everyone, it's Marks Brownlee here, and today we're diving into the top 5 best mobile brands you need to know about. Let's get started. The smartphone market in 2025 is more competitive and innovative than ever. We've seen some incredible advancements in processing power, camera technology, display quality, and even battery life areas that continue to push the boundaries of what these pocket-sized computers can do. Picking the right brand can be a complex decision, as each offers a unique philosophy and ecosystem. So, in this video we're going to break down the heavy hitters, the brands that are consistently delivering excellence and shaping the future of mobile technology. This isn't just about sales numbers or market share, it's about the complete package, the hardware, the software experience, the ecosystem, and that often intangible factor of user satisfaction and forward-thinking innovation. We'll be looking at what sets these brands apart, their strengths, and maybe even a few areas where they could still improve because, let's be real, no brand is perfect. By the end of this, you should have a much clearer picture of who's leading the charge as we head deeper into 2025 and what they might bring next. So let's get right into it. Kicking things off, unsurprisingly, is Apple. By 2025, Apple has further solidified its position not just as a phone maker, but as a purveyor of a cohesive premium ecosystem. The iPhone series, likely around the iPhone 17 or 18 by now, continues to be a benchmark for performance with their A-series Bionic chips, which are probably pushing even more impressive efficiency and raw power. We're expecting refinements in their promotion displays, perhaps even more adaptive refresh rates, and a camera system that, while not always leading in raw megapixels, excels in computational photography, video quality, and overall consistency. The integration with iOS, which would be iOS 19 or so, remains a key selling point, offering a smooth, secure, and increasingly intelligent user experience that just works. When we talk about Apple's innovative technology, it's often a story of careful iteration and refinement, but also bold moves when they deem it necessary. By 2025, we're likely seeing more advanced applications of their on-device AI and machine learning, enhancing everything from Siri's capabilities to predictive text and photo management, all while championing user privacy. Their focus on materials science could mean even more durable devices, perhaps with new finishes or even subtle design shifts that improve ergonomics without abandoning their iconic aesthetic. We might also see deeper integration of AR features, not just as novelties but as genuinely useful tools, as the groundwork laid in previous years starts to mature into mainstream applications, seamlessly blending the digital and physical. And then there's the design and build quality, an area where Apple rarely falters. The sleek, minimalist aesthetic is instantly recognizable. And the premium materials, whether it's surgical-grade stainless steel, aerospace-grade aluminum, or advanced ceramics, contribute to that high-end feel. While the core design language might see evolutionary changes, the attention to detail, the tight tolerances, and the overall cohesiveness of the hardware and software experience are what keep users locked in. Of course, this all comes at a premium price, and Apple products are undeniably an investment. But for those within the ecosystem, the value proposition often extends beyond just the device itself, encompassing longevity, strong resale value, and a certain status. Next up, we have Samsung, a brand that truly embodies relentless innovation across an incredibly diverse portfolio. In 2025, Samsung continues to cater to almost every segment of the market, from their ever-popular Galaxy A series offering solid mid-range value to the flagship Galaxy S series, which by now, perhaps the S25 or S26, is packed with the absolute latest in mobile tech. And let's not forget their foldables. The Galaxy Z Fold and Z Flip lines have matured significantly, becoming more durable, more refined, and potentially even more accessible, showcasing Samsung's commitment to pioneering new form factors and pushing what a smartphone can be. Their strategy is about offering choice and pushing boundaries on multiple fronts simultaneously. When you look at Samsung's devices, cutting-edge features is the name of the game. Their dynamic AMOLED displays are still likely industry-leading in 2025, boasting incredible brightness, color accuracy, and perhaps even more power-efficient technologies. Camera systems on their flagships are expected to be formidable, with high-resolution sensors, advanced zoom capabilities possibly reaching new optical levels, and a suite of versatile shooting modes enhanced by improved AI processing. Features like S Pen support, which may have expanded beyond the Ultra models, and DeX for a desktop-like experience, continue to add unique value for productivity-focused users. They are constantly experimenting and iterating, ensuring their devices are at the forefront of hardware capabilities. Beyond the hardware, Samsung's One UI, layered on top of Android, has evolved into a feature-rich and highly customizable interface. By 2025, One UI is likely even more polished, offering deeper integration with Samsung's own ecosystem of wearables, tablets, and smart home devices, creating a compelling alternative to Apple's walled garden. Their global presence is immense, and they're not afraid to iterate quickly, sometimes even within the same product cycle, to respond to market trends and user feedback. Samsung's commitment to pushing display technology, camera hardware, and novel form factors keeps them as a dominant and exciting force in the Android world, always giving consumers something new to look forward to. Chapter 3. Google, the Android standard bearer. Moving on to Google, the creators of Android itself. With their Pixel line, likely the Pixel 10 or Pixel 10 Pro in 2025, Google continues to define what the optimal Android experience should be. Their biggest calling card remains the camera, and it's not just about the hardware but the magic of their computational photography. We expect Google to have pushed this even further, with their custom tensor chips, perhaps the G5 or G6 by then, enabling even more sophisticated AI-driven photo and video enhancements, real-time processing, and unique features that leverage Google's vast knowledge graph. The Pixel camera system is less about spec wars, and more about consistently delivering stunning, true-to-life images with minimal effort from the user. The seamless integration with Android is, of course, paramount for Pixel devices. In 2025, this means the purest, most up-to-date version of Android, free from bloatware with timely security updates and feature drops that often introduce innovative functionalities before they roll out to other Android phones. The user experience is clean, intuitive, and deeply infused with Google's AI smarts, making everyday tasks easier and more predictive. Think even more intelligent Google Assistant interactions, smarter call screening, and perhaps new on-device AI tools for productivity and creativity. The Pixel experience is about software excellence and intelligent assistance, making the phone feel genuinely helpful. While Pixel phones might not always chase the absolute highest raw performance specs compared to some competitors, they focus on a holistic, optimized experience. The design language of the Pixel series has always been distinct, often characterized by a unique camera bar and a thoughtful, minimalist aesthetic, and we expect that to continue with refinements for 2025. They are the benchmark for how Android is intended to operate, and for users who prioritize camera quality, software purity, and the latest Google innovations, the Pixel remains an incredibly compelling choice. Their ecosystem play with Pixel Buds, Pixel Watch, and potentially other hardware will also be more mature, offering a cohesive Google-centric experience. Chapter 4, OnePlus, the performance maverick. Next on the list is OnePlus. This brand carved out its niche by offering flagship-level performance without the flagship-level price, and while their pricing strategy has evolved over the years, the core DNA of speed and smoothness is something they've strived to maintain into 2025. Their numbered series, perhaps the OnePlus 13 or 14, will still be focused on delivering a super responsive user experience, powered by top-tier Qualcomm Snapdragon chipsets and generous amounts of RAM. The never settle mantra, though perhaps interpreted differently now, still resonates with a community that values raw power and a snappy interface for gaming, multitasking, and everyday use. A key part of the OnePlus appeal has always been their focus on specific performance metrics. We're talking incredibly fast charging solutions. Their Warp Charge or Super VOOC technology is likely even more ridiculously quick by 2025, minimizing downtime significantly. Displays are another strong suit, with high refresh rates, excellent touch response, and vibrant colors being standard. Their software, Oxygen OS, or whatever its current iteration might be, possibly more integrated with ColorOS but hopefully retaining its distinct feel, has traditionally been praised for its clean interface and useful customizations without being overly heavy, aiming for that fast and smooth experience that early adopters loved. OnePlus built a very strong vocal community around its products, and that engagement, even if it's changed over time, has been a factor in their journey. In 2025, they're likely navigating a competitive landscape by trying to balance premium features with a price point that still undercuts some of the top-tier flagships. Or perhaps they've fully embraced the premium segment with distinct product lines. Their ability to deliver that feeling of speed, from unlocking the phone to launching apps and scrolling through feeds, remains a significant differentiator for users who prioritize a fluid and unencumbered experience. They need to keep that identity strong to stand out. Chapter 5, Xiaomi, the value powerhouse. Rounding out our top 5 is Xiaomi, a brand that has made a massive global impact by consistently delivering feature-rich smartphones at incredibly competitive, often disruptive price points. By 2025, Xiaomi's portfolio is likely even more diverse, spanning their entry-level Redmi and Poco sub-brands to their premium Xiaomi series, perhaps the Xiaomi 15 or 16, which often showcase some of their most ambitious technology. They're known for not being afraid to pack in high-end specs like high megapixel cameras, large batteries, and fast processors into devices that significantly undercut the competition in terms of cost, making advanced tech more accessible to a wider audience. When you delve into Xiaomi's offerings, feature-rich is an understatement. They are often among the first to adopt new technologies, whether it's the latest camera sensors, innovative charging solutions, wired and wireless, or unique display technologies. Their MIUI software, which would be on a significantly advanced version by 2025, is known for its extensive customization options and a vast array of built-in features, though it can be a bit heavy for some. However, for users who love to tinker and want a phone that can do almost anything out of the box, MIUI offers a lot of appeal. Xiaomi also isn't shy about experimenting, often showcasing concept phones with futuristic tech that eventually trickles down to their consumer devices. Xiaomi's strategy is built on volume and a diverse ecosystem that extends far beyond smartphones, encompassing smart home devices, wearables, and lifestyle products, all interconnected. This aggressive pricing and broad product range have allowed them to capture significant market share, particularly in Asia and Europe. While their premium offerings are increasingly competitive with the top players, their strength remains in providing exceptional value for money across all segments. In 2025, they continue to be a major force, pushing other manufacturers to be more competitive and bringing high-end features to more affordable price brackets, which is ultimately a win for consumers. That's it for today, folks. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more tech reviews and updates. Catch you in the next one. So, there you have it. A look at 5 of the mobile brands that are really defining the landscape in 2025. From Apple's polished ecosystem and Samsung's relentless innovation to Google's software prowess, OnePlus's performance focus, and Xiaomi's incredible value, each of these brands brings something unique and compelling to the table. The mobile world is constantly evolving, and it's fascinating to see how these companies continue to adapt, innovate, and compete to win us over with their latest and greatest devices. Ultimately, the best brand for you will always depend on your individual needs, preferences, and budget. What do you prioritize most in a smartphone? Is it the camera, the software experience, raw performance, battery life, or the overall ecosystem? Let me know down in the comments which of these brands is your current favorite, or if there's another brand you think deserves a spot on this list for 2025. It's always great to hear your perspectives. Thanks for watching, and I'll